Live Friday preview. Preview being for a sale next Friday. I was actually going to come to you this evening, but it was going to be a lot different. And then two of the most massive hauls that I've ever had came in at the same time. We'll see who's about. I know it takes a moment. Silly delays. Come on in and say hello. Oh, hi, Hopi. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Justine. There is so much to show you. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Hope scared the living poo out of me yesterday. She lives near a town, but still her house is so large, so long. Her internet cut out. Oh, if you think it's exciting now. Just wait till you see what's here. I had, like I said, planned a lot of gorgeous pieces that had come in. But I don't even think I was prepared for everything that came in. And, you know, that's a whole lot for me to say. Hi, Lily. Well, since it's just us, well, I'm sure there are others watching. Let me tell you what happened to me this week. It was so strange. One of my dear friends that's here on YouTube, with, you know, all of us that are here on YouTube, as far as like resellers. Oh, isn't it wonderful? I'm so happy that you're here and that you were able to make it in. Well, one of my friends came to me and said, hey, I happened to be going through YouTube and a channel came up and someone was like basically making fun of me. I think because I call you all queens and kings. Seriously? Sounds a bit jealous to me, don't you think? Just a tiny bit pathetic. Don't hate me because my jewelry is beautiful and I don't hoard it. And I share all of it with you. Just a little bit green, don't you think? Just one in particular. She, he, it, them, they, whatever they go by. Probably. Has decided they're going to target me. That's amusing. Like I said, it's probably someone you know, or maybe you've watched them in passing. They're gaining absolutely nothing. In fact, I think they would lose a lot of my people by saying that. There's a reason I call you all queens and kings, because I value you. And the name of the channel, Killer Queen, if you all know me, and if you don't know me, the reason my name's Killer Queen is because I played an online game for many years, and I was a killer queen. Just the most valuable player when there were 1.2 million players in the game. Hi, HC. It was a war game. That's where the name came from. And everybody said, oh, started calling me queen and things. And I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. The only queen here is Fluffy. And of course, all of you. No, I don't think that person's a very nice person. And just showing their true colors. I think all of you who know me know my true colors. Green isn't one of them. Well, that's a lie. I love green. To wear it. Exactly what the other reseller who told me. Why would they even talk about you? Except in a positive way, because your business could actually help them. Oh, I love to wear green, but I'm not a green jealous person at all. I think you all know me. Listen, you know, they've got a few more thousand people than I have. Do they have 100,000 people? No. Hi, Linda. I'm not sure. I think it was a video. And it might have been a live, but it was recorded. Hi, Barbara. I told April not to come in because there's too many beautiful things tonight. I said, if you don't want to buy anything, and if you don't want to see anything that you don't want to buy, don't come in. Very seldom do I get things in. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. Probably the last month or so, I've felt like things were meh. Like I'm getting harder and harder to impress. And I've seen many of these things for years. Absolutely. If it's ugly, don't look. Hi, Ramel. Hi, Mert. Life is wonderful. How is yours? Oh, Linda's nothing. Nothing. Just someone being petty. That's all. Not bad, not good. Meh. Comme ci, comme ça. Well, not bad, not good's okay, right? Yeah, I don't want to waste any more energy. Not worth my time. There's just so many of my people who came in, and I'm like, what do you all think about this? Oh, no, 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 Mert. Honestly, I was a bit clumsy, clumsy. I was a bit, like I said, just, I just felt, things felt a little lackluster. I felt like I wasn't sourcing, like, to my potential. Because, of course, I like to find the most gorgeous and unique things. No, I would never, and I would never mention their name, and, I won't promote them, clearly. No, 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 no. They don't come to my sales. They go in every other sale on YouTube. That's the only reason that they have a few more thousand people. When I was very young, my mom would always say, when there was graffiti with someone's name, she would say, fools' names and fools' faces are often seen in public places. Probably one of the reasons I never made this channel about me. I made it about the jewelry. I think quite often resellers, when they do camera up and it's not really about the jewelry, they're selling a bit of themselves. I don't need to sell myself. Wonderful, wonderful, Linda. I'm so happy you love everything. And there were gifts that I left out. Only because I couldn't get them in the package. So they'll be in this one. Anyway, we're not going to go on and on about this. I just wanted you all to know. I know that none of you are a part of that. I know that none of you would ever support that negativity, because we're not those type of people. Now, I would say birds of a feather flock together, and if you don't fit, you're going to leave. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it, right? Oh, you're wonderful. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Honestly. I'm going to start showing you all of the things that, like I said, I don't get impressed easily. But with these two, not really hauls, I mean, they're two basically auction lots. And a little bit from Bob, of course. This will give you a little clue. My nails will give you a clue. Rose gold. Does anyone like rose gold? Hey, Felicia. Yeah, no, I'm not into drama. Thanks. No drama, mama here. Now, ooh, fancy. Fancy pants McGee. Hang on. I've got to haul this big box over here to show you the first bit. Watch out, Fluffy pants. Fluffy got a bath. Pink and blue. Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Rose gold? Yeah, I would say it's rose gold. Hang on. I was chatting with Felicia when I told her about this first lot. Now, I've been on a couple years, and we all love, you love all the moonstone. Yeah, me too, and I just sourced another one, as usual. Well, actually more than one, but that's another haul. Like I've been at this for a couple years, and all of us, many of us, are royalist, and I mean I started selling these when she was still alive. Of course, our Queen Elizabeth. And what I bought this week, I've had a lot of tins, and you know what I do? I sell the tins, and I deliver your jewelry in tins. But when I have the queen tins, then of course I sell the queen tins, and then deliver your jewelry in the tins. So all of these were from a royalist who collected them, and there are two lots. I got one in. Now I've had a lot of them, but none of the ones I've ever had, and you'll see, I haven't even cleaned these yet. No, that one's from Golden Flake Cigarettes. Of course, 1953, her coronation. And then we have it in blue. Yeah, these are all from Queen Elizabeth's coronation in 1953. Hang on, there are so many. What's this one? Oh, this one's from Cadbury. This would have had chocolate in it. They're so pretty. I have a huge one that I actually keep a lot of my glass in. This one I've always liked because it's Elizabeth and Philip. I had a large one like this that someone got. This would have been Palmer's biscuits. Hi, April. This one's another Cadbury, but a different one. I mean, usually the enamel's gone. If they have some enamel, there's a lot of loss. I had this one, and it was so beautiful, but it was very damaged. Hi, Miriam. They're all Queen Elizabeth tins from her coronation in 1953. I love this one. It's a money box. These are our red post boxes. We don't use pennies or half pennies anymore. Let me see. These are all older. They're not all Queen Elizabeth. No, that's the small one. Long may she reign. And then it's got the whole, her whole little condensed story there. April, did I say hello? Now, this is another money box too, but of course, this is George the Fourth. George and Mary. And that lifts off and it's a money box. I didn't want to show you those before. That might be, is that the end of, I think that might be the end of the Elizabeth lot anyway. Yeah, the rest of these are antique. Balmoral Castle. This one has all of the castles on it. I love this one. His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. That's not Chucky. And each and every one of them is fabulous. Now, these are coronation souvenirs from, let's see, 1935 and 1937. Like I said, this is from an estate of one royalist. Miriam, you're going to have to email me. You said that before, honey. Are you okay? Only thing is, they're really noisy, so sorry. There's another lot coming in. Hi, Cache. How are you, honey? Oh, wait. Well, I'm not going to dig under these because, like I said, they're really noisy. But there's more under there. There are quite a few. Yikes. Sorry about the big kaboom. Alright. Now that I've showed you the tins, how about I show you some jewelry? You all tell me if you want to see sterling or if you want to see gold first. There's probably more sterling, to be honest with you. Gold, especially gold with the price of gold. Holy Christopher, it went up again today. And I bought this huge necklace off of Bob. And he said, oh, I couldn't have waited 2 days. I could have got more out of you. Devil. Absolute devil. Oh, I know some of you love the gold. But like I said, there's so much silver. I think I'm going to show that one. I'm going to show it first because there's like, seriously, there's a huge amount of silver. And, I didn't tell you. There's also Bakelite and there's also Cherry Amber. You did make adjustment. He's a devil. He's a real devil, I swear to you. Oh, I could have got more out of you. Like you don't get enough. Justine, I got 3 of the antique ones in. I have 2 more coming in because these are tiny. The girls with tiny fingers will love them. I'm praying that one of the new ones come. Well, actually, I have 5 more coming in. I buy buckles up because you all love them. But these are the 3 that came in. That have come in so far. And they're not like so huge that you couldn't, if you don't have a big finger, a little finger, you could wear them as a pinky ring. You know, sometimes you get a buckle ring and they're so wide, there's no way you're going to, if you do put it on your pinky, it's going to look weird. Honey, it's silver, and some of these are old and probably, well, one of them is really old and probably thinner than it should be. So that one he wouldn't know. But the two sort of florally looking ones, now the one's Celtic looking and the other one's floral, those are still very thick. So I don't know how far he would take them. Geez, today I had him size a ring from J to M.5. J's kind of small. M.5's only a 6.5. Oh, he gave me the worst time. I keep threatening to get my own bench. I can size rings. I even know how to cut them out and braise them. Gold and silver. I'm sure at some point I'm going to have to. Because I sure as heck, we're not going to talk about it, but I sure as heck don't want to have to go all the way to Birmingham to get things sized. There, what did I say, Lily? 5 more. 5 more of them are coming in. I guess I'll start from like the lesser. Not really. I mean, honestly, there's nothing that's really lesser. It's all pretty gorgeous and pretty fabulous. Now, for those of you who love the gate bracelets, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, this is the largest one. This is the largest one I've ever had. It's got a heart locket here somewhere. It must have came off when I cleaned it. Uh, 12 gate sterling bracelet. It's got a big heavy heart padlock. Forget about wearing a stack. This is a stack. 12 gate. That's of course the gate bracelets are vintage, not antique. But that one's absolutely gorgeous. Let's see. I got another large coin holder in. I'm not sure I think this is a little bit bigger than the one I had the silver dollar in. And that Queen Elizabeth coin. So we'll have to figure out what fits in this. I see you, Miriam. Everybody's putting their name on things already. This one is probably late 1930s, early 1940s, but I love mother of pearl cameos. Where the heck is it's definitely deco, but it's deco Victorian revival. Where's the other earring at? I'll find it as I'm digging through the pile, but let me just show you these two pieces. Of course, set in sterling silver. The bracelet, honey, the bracelet is, I think, a 7, but we can always add extenders to bracelets like that. That's not a problem. We can always size bracelets like that because it's articulated. Now, this one, do I want to? No, I'm not going to show you that one yet. Now, I did get 2 large crosses in, and I told you I promised Andrew one, and he picked the one he wanted. This one is, you'll see, if you all know how big my hands are, that's golden rutilated quartz. And, of course, completely hallmarked. Angel hair, yeah, they call that too. This one is engraved with a person's name on it. Once upon a time, men, especially gentlemen, would carry a fruit knife. This one is Georgian. Do you see George the Third there? My father never went anywhere without a pocket knife. They're called a fruit knife. I remember my dad using his for everything, but also peeling fruit. Oops. Just dropped something in the drawer. And they always, Andrew loves knives as well. And if that doesn't sell on the channel, you all know where it'll go. The boy brat will get it. This one is Edwardian. It's a big, fancy, sterling 4-stone watch fob. Well, of course, goldstone is glass. but there's turquoise, chrysoprase, jet, or onyx. It is, I think it is a guy thing. Usually when women carry knives, I don't think you'd want to mess with that woman. Now, I'm not going to say that I'll leave. This is a Victorian silver. Big heavy curb. And then we know it's Victorian because every link is marked with the line passivant. The thickest heart and Victorian, gorgeous sterling Victorian carnelian fob on it. I'll probably remove the fob unless someone wants to buy it that way. That fob is gorgeous. Miriam, I don't think you've ever met a sterling bracelet you didn't like, honey. And that's good. Because there are quite a few. This one's Art Nouveau. Now, it looks like a pencil case, but I think what it is a needle case. You know, when you would have a chatelaine, you would have a little sewing chatelaine. You would keep your needles in these little cases. Or you'd keep your pencil. This one I think is Edwardian. It's all marked. Yeah, that one's Edwardian. Gorgeous, isn't it? Okay. Oh, nothing, honey. I said, I don't think you've met a sterling silver bracelet you didn't like. And I'm happy for that. I'm happy you love sterling silver. Oh, thank you. The rose gold. I thought I have that new gorgeous piece of rose gold and I would get them done rose gold. This one I think is vintage. I haven't dated it yet. It needs a safety, but it's really pretty. I love a diamond cut. I like anything diamond cut because I like it sparkly. And sparkly is good. Victorian aesthetic. Just a sterling silver Victorian aesthetic brooch. Because not everybody has the money to invest for a big piece. I know you do, honey. And I said I'm so happy you like them. There are quite a few. I have a ton of new silver bracelets. Not in this lot, but I have more coming. Let's see. Art Deco. My favorite, moss agate. Well, one of my favorite agates. My personal favorite. I love moss agate. Then I found it, so I had to buy it. It's another star sapphire. This one's Art Deco. Come on. You can just about see the star. When I take it outside, it blows up across the whole stone. Seriously, even brighter than the ones in my bracelet or my ring, and they're super quality. It's not my birthstone. Emerald are my birthstone, but I still love them. You don't have to wear your birthstone. I do wear my birthstone, but you don't have to. Now, I have to admit, I had no idea how big this brooch was. This one is Victorian. I have quite a few Georgian brooches this time. And Scottish and sterling. I'll have to weigh it out for you. All I know is if you didn't wear it on something heavy. This one's Victorian, but I would say latter. That's more nouveau. It is definitely a honker. Should I show you? I guess I should show you all the Georgian brooch or all of the Scottish brooches, huh? Now this one will have to have XRF, but I'm pretty sure it's a low carat gold. And it's late Georgian, early Victorian. It's one of the marquetry pieces where they lay the stone out in a pattern and then attach it to ironstone. Yeah, this one's late Georgian, early Victorian. And I think it's low carat as opposed to like pinchbeck. It's usually 5 or 6 carat gold. It's really common in Georgian pieces. Like I said, it'll have to be XRF'd. This one will have to be XRF'd. Those are 2 garnets. I think they're garnets. Let's see if they're garnets or rubies. Let me hit it with my UV light. No, they're just really red garnets. And that fancy banded agate. I don't think this one is Georgian, honestly. I think this is probably early Victorian. And that might even be like a morning piece. There are a couple of them. I love morning jewelry. I know I haven't brought any for a while, and it's not that I've been hoarding it, honestly. I just haven't felt like presenting it. Now this one is definitely Georgian and a morning piece. That's black glass. It's not stone. It's black glass. That is not bone. That is coral. Carved coral. With those Georgian escallop. Gorgeous piece. Hi, Claudia. Let's see. Another Georgian brooch, huh? Okay. You all thought that other one was big? Okay. Well, what do you think about this one? I'm telling you, They did not give the dimensions, and they quite often don't give the dimensions. I, if you thought that was a honker, okay. And it's got a big safety on it as well. Well, big ring for, yeah, bam. For real. Now, this one has to be my favorite. It's Georgian, and it's paste and repoussé, gold repoussé, claw set. Actually, the sawtooth claw set. And then it's on enamel. Yeah, don't go swimming with that one. Absolutely not. I am absolutely enthralled with it. Now, how do we go from Georgian to George the Fourth? This way. This it's hallmarked for 12 karat gold. It says 12 karat back, front, and size, which means there was either sterling or base metal. And then, you know how they did it. But look at the condition. This is a sweetheart brooch. British Royal Army. That's not E and R, that's G and R. Oh yes, honey, it's purple. Yeah, Georgian paste though. It's not an amethyst. Let's see. Let me show you another. Let me show you a sterling brooch. This one's Art Deco. And I love her. Oh my God. Well, I love a beautiful cameo. This one's huge and beautiful. Shell cameo. She's absolutely beautiful. I adore her. Okay, let's show you some more silver. This one is German silver, which you know I love, which is 935. It's not tiny enough to be Georgian. I do believe this one is likely Victorian. It has a large cartouche that's not been engraved, and we love that. It's marked for 935, which is German. And then, they're all gold because you would put vinegar in these, and if it was silver, it would tarnish it and actually attack it. So they're all completely gilt inside. And I haven't had one of these for a while, since the last one. It has the original sponge inside. Now, the Georgian ones tend to be tinier. And just the style of this screams Victorian to me. If you love it, I can have Bob attach a bale. It does kind of smell, but not bad. It smells like vinegar. It literally smells like vinegar. Yeah, it does smell like vinegar. Still, can you believe it? Let's see. I will have 1, 2, 3, 4 new Victorian agate bracelets coming in. Oh, not this Sunday, honey. Not this Sunday. We won't have a sale till next week. I've got so many packages to wrap and ship off. I've got to have the weekend to do it. I want to get you all done. Now, some of you will actually be shipped out tomorrow. Smaller orders or orders that were already packed. If you didn't purchase from the last auction, you'll be shipped out tomorrow. If you purchase from the last one, you'll go out Monday and Tuesday. We'll have a sale next Friday and next Sunday. The baby gull. Oh, he's my chicklet. He's cute, but he's ugly. his little fluffy down's gone. And now he's got like ugly pin feathers. But he loves slugs and snails, which is good. I teach them how to eat slugs and snails and not get into people's garbage bins. Because that's why people hate them. Because they're, flying rats with wings. Okay. Let's see. Have I shown you? We're starting into like prolific territory here. And I can't show you these one things until I show you another thing because it won't make sense. I got some antique sterling chains, proper antique sterling chains. Big, long, heavy one that has an eye hook. An eye and a hook. Handmade sterling, big, long, Rollo, Belcher, big, heavy. As you know, I can't resist an antique chain. This one, not quite as heavy, marked sterling, but still that wonderful, like, mariner link. Oh, the locket came in for for the book chain I had last week. It's a large, I think the locket's Edwardian. But Victorian chain. Victorian book chain. Now, hang on. If you like that one. Who likes the one that has the pendulum? Longer, plus the pendulum, plus an incredible hallmarked roses 1882 locket. I can count on one hand with how many times everything on the necklace has been hallmarked and original. Everything on this, every jump ring, every link is hallmarked. So often they're broke up. So often they started out life a lot longer, and then fashions changed and they would get shorter and broken up to be shorter with a bracelet or into multiple bracelets. This one, this one's a time warp. Yes, yes, Claudia, it is. And this one has the original glass in it and the original paper. It might be a little bit more fancy. I've never had one that was completely, the entire thing was completely, copacetic, hallmarked. It literally was not shown at auction in that presentation box, and then it came in that lovely presentation box. I'm like, whoa, okay. Yeah, they thought it was pretty special too. But we're not done yet. Nay, nay. We haven't even started. There's a lot of gold left too. Now, I got some really cute pieces. This one was made in Germany, but it's from Leamington Spa, I imagine. They're mother pearl, probably seashell. That is sterling. I love when all of the paint is present. Look at the inside. It's a little sterling silver coin purse. Love these. Now, this is not sterling silver. This is white metal. I've had a lot of sterling purses, but this one is probably Edwardian from the design. White metal being like alpaca, German silver, white metal. But, they're finger purses. You'd wear it on your finger. Absolutely adorable. Let's see. Okay, let me show you this piece. Now we're going into like some of the bigger, well, we've already gone into some of the bigger territory. This one is very rare. I'm going to have to look it up. I've never had one before. And I've had a lot of Pietrodora. This is Grand Tour, mid-Victorian. Perfect Pietrodora. Lily of the Valley, daisies, roses, probably a morning piece with the morning glory. Silver, gilt, locket. Original glass. Never, ever, ever had one. Not a locket. Certainly not one with original glass. Oh, Justine, we're not done. We're not done. I told you. There were so many pieces this time that are like blew my socks off. I'm like, okie doke. I love what I do. I love my jewelry. I love what I source. It made me fall back in love with what I do. Because quite honestly, I was getting like, I don't know, meh. I told you. Now, have any of you ever heard of Fortnum and Mason? Fortnum and Mason. They're London tea, biscuits. I think they still sell jewelry. This piece would be Art Deco. It's in the original box. This honkin' ring is not only paste, it's manganese, so it glows. And actually I can shove it down on my finger, but my hands are swollen. And I know it's this box because it's very specific. Well, first of all, it came in this, but big high. I think we all like that chunky, that chunky style. Or if not all of us, many of us. This one's white metal, but it would have been on a chatelaine. You know, because not all chatelaines were like dressy. Many of them were practical. Now, you know I have a gold one here. That's, you know, probably going to have to go online unless I have, you know, a chatelaine collector come in. This one probably will too. It's a little twisted around. This one is a dressy. That is for your nosegay, your little flower bouquet. That's the clip. You know, this will clip over your sash. This I absolutely adored. It's an antique pocket watch that doesn't have a pocket watch in it. Those are just antique dried flowers. And I'm sure, you know, it's the language of flowers. I'm sure that it reads something. Maybe flowers from, you know, a bouquet that this held. But yeah, just absolutely incredible piece. Oh, little pansies, everything. It is just so pretty. It is just so stinking pretty. Now, I saw that and I loved it so much that you know, I have a watchmaker. Well, and if you don't know, I do have a watchmaker. So I bought all of these empty pocket watches that they had. And I'm going to get some watch faces from my watchmaker because I'm sure he has them to fit. And then I will sell them. And maybe one of you crafty people would like to put maybe a part of your wedding bouquet, flowers of, you know, when you had a baby, whatever. Or from wedding. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, here's the little, well, it's heavy. It's not little. That's the padlock. I have larger sterling padlocks if any of you wanted a bigger. So that gate is 12 gates, but it's not super heavy. It looks heavy, but it's really not. Okay. Believe it or not, just a few more pieces left. Let's see. This one says made in England. I think it's just brass. And yeah, that wine's in brass and gilt. Little antique pencil for those of you who have an antique desk. There's an antique rose gold fob. Oh, I almost forgot. We have a ton of cherry amber and bakelite too, huh? Dummy. This one's Edwardian. I bought it because all of the hallmarks are intact. It does have a diamond missing, and I don't like I have antique diamonds. Don't worry about that. Old cut diamonds. One of the diamonds is missing. I don't like one of these diamonds. It's dark. I'll have Bob or the wizard reset one of the diamonds and set one into that. I bought it because the hallmarks are really nice and crisp on it. Of course, 18 karat. Oh, rose gold, rose gold. Yes, there's rose gold. Just calm down. There's more than one piece of rose gold. Now, I mean, I know this isn't going to be exciting to any of you, but it's very exciting to me because these are antique findings. White gold, yellow gold, and rose gold. Big, heavy antique loops. And a rose gold dog clip, which is good because we have the fabulous Victorian rose gold chain that I'm going to split into 2 bracelets. That's so rare. So rare. Find it. They're so rare. They're so solid. They're incredibly heavy. Yes, we will free Palestine when we can. You know, it's a terrible situation. Let's see. I love people that... This isn't a really political channel. I don't think that anybody... You know what I mean? We all care. I'm sure we all care. We're very caring people. But this isn't the time or place. Before I show you the big showstoppers, let me show you some... Yeah, I know. I like to drag it out. But when I show you what I'm going to drag it out with, you'll understand. This piece is check. And I love check jewelry, especially check glass. Well, I mean, it's not even that we forget the world. You know, I'm sure many of us are very conscious of what's going on. It's just not the place. All right, if you don't know what kind of glass this is, it's actually very rare. It's color change and it's by color. Pink and blue. Our Mert who likes pink and blue. And the pink and blue merge into purple. These are little tiny check flowers and glass tubes. And if you guess that they're uranium, you'd be right. Now, this is a type of, you know, the color change glass that has neodymium. That's an absolutely gorgeous necklace. And I have so much glass coming in and loads of, like I said, beginner uranium pieces and of course some advanced ones too, because many of you have it. So you want something that's advanced, don't you? I didn't even show the big bangle last time, you know, the upper arm gold bangle, which, if you got a big hand like me, you can rock that as a gold bangle any day of the week. Now this has to go to the wizard. I bought it because I love anything that has a buckle. This one's 1911 and it's completely hallmarked inside. It has to go to the wizard because it has a fracture. And once upon a time, someone attempted to repair it sloppily. The hallmark's there. I'll take it into the wizard and he'll make, it will still have a line, but he'll laser weld it. It'll just have a little line. It won't have, you know, won't have a fracture. This is not, it's repaired inside, but they, you know what I mean? They couldn't do it back in the day. Oh, that's rose gold too, kids. If you can't see that. You know, I love rose gold. So, one big piece of yellow gold, shall we? Before I show you the big rose gold. This is 15.5 grams, and I was like, oh my, this is absolutely gorgeous. Another big Rollo solid link belcher. This one's long though. Big, long dog clip. This one's super long. 15.5 grams. I think this is 30. Yeah, this has got to be 30 inches. Big solid links. Nice, super long. We love that. Oh, one last gold ring and then I'll show you the big rose gold. Now, this ring is probably late Edwardian, early Art Deco. It's a black opal. I'm sure that it is a triplet. So what a triplet is it has, you know, ironstone. That's the host stone of opal. And it gives a slice of opal strength. So you'll have the ironstone, you'll have the slice of opal, and then you'll have rock crystal quartz. I've never seen a ring like this. That's why I had to buy it. It's got gold leaf inside of it, a star, and a letter G. So it's a gold signet ring. Antique, 9 carat. The band is a rosier gold, but the face is yellow gold. There's the ironstone. Then there's a layer of black opal. Then the gold leaf. And the star and the letter G. Yeah, it was a really cool signet ring. I'm like, yeah. I have a lot of people with G, so we're going to buy that. Okay, guys, last piece. It's the mama. It's the honker. It's the hold on to your knickers. I know. If it was a D, I wouldn't even show it. If it was a D, I'd have to be a hoarder. I'd have to take it. I would share it with you. You would all see it. But yeah, I'd have ordered that. Yep, that'd have been mine. Okay, first off, 2 large, heavy rose gold dog clips. Okie dokie. Yeah, just a preview, Jane. 2 large rose gold dog clips. This necklace is a fancy link. It's a double watch clip or a double watch chain. And it's rose gold. And it's completely hallmarked. It's Victorian. And it's 18 inches long with a pendulum fob. And 47 grams of Victorian rose gold. So when you see all of those celebrities wearing those little tiny gold necklaces like this, this is a Victorian baller. Every single link is hallmarked. It's so pretty on. I put it on and Bob said, "Oh, that's a dog chain. That thing's too big. That's too heavy." I said, "Honey, if you can't wear that, then you're just wimpy." "47 grams of rose gold." There's a 45-gram one that is actually comping. I mean, one of the comps, I do so many, but it's actually very well priced at nearly 2,000 pounds, or like $2,500. But it's 2 grams lighter. I mean, it's gold and antique gold. I can't start it for scrap. I won't start it for scrap. And 2,000 British pounds is about $2,500. Won't be quite that much, but it'll be close. Is it an investment piece? Absolutely. Because they don't make anything like it today. And when they do, it looks cheap. April, this sounds really awful, but I sell so many things I forget. I'd have to look at your invoice, to be honest with you. Guys, this is only the first of probably 4 hauls that I'll have between now and Friday. Don't ever buy a cheap gold chain. Buy something that's handmade, even if it's new, and then you'll get what you pay for, because it won't wear out. If you buy a cheap chain especially not for an expensive pendant, oh my gosh. if you do prepare yourself and put a safety on it, because it will break. Yeah, I was going to say, April, I thought one of those was supposed to be a gift. So I do not feel bad, and I'm not trying to guilt you, because I would have probably kept them too. And I think it was April that I said, I know this is a huge piece. I know it's probably the most, well, not quite the most expensive piece I've ever brought. But not bought, not sold, because I sold diamonds, and this isn't, $2,000 on a diamond is nothing, which you all know. $2,000 on a diamond, you're buying, retail, you're buying a quarter of a carat, a really nice one. Were they, but I think one's, oh yeah, that's rose gold, isn't it? See, you can. I was going to say, because your new set is rose gold. She got a gorgeous Art Deco Alexandrite set. Oh, I hope she doesn't watch. If she does, hey, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't say either gift or not. April's the one who said she was gifting. Well, guys, I think I'm looking around. I'm sure there's more here. Oh my God, the Bakelite. Oh, the lion, that's the Lion of England, honey. They have been using the lion to mark gold since the 1300s, 1349, I think. All right. This one, rare. Cherry amber. Where's my flashlight at? Flashlight. But if you are going to find these big honking cherry amber necklaces, they're going to be Art Deco. Not pressed, no bubbles, no polyester. I'm going to, completely test it because these just came in. But graduated, small to large beads. Giant Art Deco cherry amber. Now this one, the largest beads on this are pressed amber. These are pressed amber. The biggest beads are pressed amber. And the rest of this is crystal. The Bakelite. I've had a lot of the crystal necklaces. I've never, ever had one this long. Hey, Husky. I think the longest one I've ever had was like 18 or 20 inches. These are like longer than opera and possibly flapper. Bakelite, Crystal Bakelite. The cherry, the deep cherry Bakelite. The really, really expensive stuff that garners like thousands at auction. The streaky red. These are earrings. Clip earrings. $1940s crystal bracelet. Stretchy bracelet. Incredible stretch. And I have a big wide one somewhere. I love crystal. Not sure where it's at. I know I have a big wide one somewhere. But as they say, folks, I think that's it. 87 minutes and 32 seconds of haul. I'd say 10 minutes of it we, had a little natter. But I think that's it till the next one. Now, if you've just come in or you came in the middle, this is one you don't want to miss. Trust me, there's more. It's 12:06 here, the witching hour. I love you all. And here, right here with me, you are queens and kings. And I don't care who likes it. Because I value each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. Whatever time of day it is for you. And if you're here in England or you're here in Europe, Mert, go to bed. Yes, and princesses. Of course. Scarlet is a princess. But she'll be a queen. She's a future queen. I love you all. I'm sure I'll come back at some point in the weekend. I'll probably get more things in tomorrow. Nothing, Mert. I say it's late here. Go to bed. I tell everyone, go to bed. I'm going to bed. Good night, guys. See you soon. Take care. What? What, Mert? I'm trying to end the stream, Mert. No, yeah, I have to go. If you have a question, email me, Mert. It's late. Good night, guys. Take care.